Bonjour tout le monde, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Joelle, and today I decided to talk about the differences that I saw between Congo and the US. So I'm from Congo, Africa, and right now I'm living in the US. So the first thing I would say is, as a Congolese, in Africa or in Congo, I feel like we prioritize relationship. So it's all about the community, and we are more not afraid, but we really care about what the people out of our home or the people in our home would think about us, what they would think about what we wear, how they would think about the way we behave. But meanwhile, here in the US, I feel like they really they don't really care about what other people think. It's more individualistic. So it's more like, it's my business. What I wear, it's my business. How I behave, it's more my business. You don't have to tell me how to behave, or you're not my father or my mother. Well, in Africa, if the other person, even if it's your neighbor, but once they feel something is not going well with your behavior, they think they have the right to tell you. And we usually take that advice and just follow it. But here, you don't really care much about that. And the second thing is, we usually, in Africa, I think, like in Congo, I feel like we usually say yes, even when we don't really mean it. So we can say, if somebody asks me something, some help, I will feel like I have to say yes, just because it's somehow part of our culture. So we have tendency not to be mean to the other person. So we have tendency to say yes. Somebody comes to me and say, "Hey Joelle, would you please, would you come and help me?" And I will, even if I don't have the time, I will say, fine, I'll come help you. But here, it's more straight answers, and they're like, no, I can't help you right now. You have to find another time to ask me for something, or to ask me, to come help you. So it's more about, like I said, relationship. We care about what the other person is going to think about us. We care about what the other person, how the other person is going to be affected. But here, it's more me. If I have time now, then I can help you. If I don't have time, then I just can't. And I'm not going to be afraid of saying no. But I feel like in Congo, we are more afraid, or we avoid to hurt our friends or our families. So it makes us say yes, even when we don't mean it. And the other thing is, in Congo, I feel like we don't really have the privacy that people have here. Here, people are more like, I need my time, I have to have my me time. But back home, we really don't have the me time. I have my siblings, then even if I want to be by myself, they will be like, okay, you know what, just share your problems and we'll try to find a solution. It's more like group work. You share your problems like right away with your families and friends. But here it's more individualistic. And we're going back to the same thing, individual. And in Africa or in Congo, it's more group, society. So that's that. And another point is, I feel like back home, we are not straight. We talk in an indirect way. So we're like, instead of going straight to the point, if I have to ask you for something, then I come to you and I say, you see, tomorrow I don't have time, but I would really like to do, to go shopping, but I don't have anybody to watch my baby. So we don't tell the person directly like, would you please watch my baby tomorrow because I want to go shopping? We want the other person to understand what we really mean when we don't say it directly. But here they go straight. Hey, tomorrow, would you have time to watch my baby? And the person will be like, yes or no. So it's not like that back home. We don't talk indirectly and we don't answer. We don't talk directly and we don't answer directly. And the other person would be like, if they want to say no, they'll be like, yes, I would like to watch your baby tomorrow, blah, 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 but, you know, and the answer continues. But here it's yes or no. And one last thing is, I feel like here most church-going people think their kids has a status symbol, but back home we don't. We just have kids as we want, and we don't really have other intentions behind. But here they're more like, if I have more people, then I have a different status symbol. You know, they're just like that. And but at the end of the day, the similarity that we have with them, according to children, is we all try to have our children like, we see our children like trophies. So if my kid is a lawyer or a doctor, then it's a good thing. My kid cannot choose something that people around me or people in my environment don't do. So it always has to be higher. It's a good thing as a parent, but it's not a good thing to use your kid as a trophy, I think. So parents compare each other to how their kids are doing. So that's what makes them, I'm trying to compare because I lived in different countries. So I always see things differently and understand them differently. So that's why I'm saying, whenever you go to in a new country, try to know what the culture is and try to understand. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being here, spending your time watching my videos. And again, welcome to my YouTube channel, and I hope you continue to follow me.